Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Cross-cultural marriage. Throughout my marriage, I've received a lot of queries on the subject. Oh, how is it that you marry someone from a different tribe, and how do you get along with them, and aren't your kids all confused? And for me personally, no, my kids aren't confused, and my marriage does work, even though we're from different tribes, right? So I think it really depends on the people involved in the marriage, whether or not you guys are really suited towards each other, whether you know how to compromise, whether you know the difference between right and wrong, which you should before you get married, whether or not you communicate effectively and find common things, that are very similar between your two cultures that you can raise your children believing. And obviously not trying to pull the children apart by being like, oh, well, because your father's from this country, you obviously are from that country as well. You need to let them accept the fact that they have a cross-cultural heritage, and let them move forward with that. For people who don't know how to get along, don't know how to put certain things aside, certain cultural aspects aside, it's obviously going to be a very difficult marriage, But like they say, we're living in a global village now. There are a lot of these marriages, cross-cultural marriages. And I'm not talking about just with skin color. I'm talking about with tribes within Africa as well. It can be very, very, very difficult, especially when both of you have gotten married. You're both from different countries. You've gotten married and you live in a completely different country. So you raise your kids in this different country, right? So you have this clash of cultures. There's your culture, there's your husband's culture, and then there's the culture where the kids are currently living and, how they're raised and what kind of schools they go to. So it depends. It depends on how you people get along, which should be determined. That should predetermine whether or not you guys even get married, actually. And whether or not you're prepared to communicate effectually and blend your two cultures, to raise your kids. So it's not about a fight. It's not about one culture being better than another. It's just about getting along, and letting your children appreciate both of your cultures. That's how to make it work. If you can't communicate well, communicate effectually, and have the same religion at least, to bind the two of you together and to bind your family together, that's when it might become problematic. You can let me know your thoughts. But I'm in it, so I believe I know what I'm talking about. But you let me know your thoughts. What do you think of cross-cultural marriage? All right, y'all. Be good or be good at it. Bye for now.